belt line, full waistband on both sides. Punches are good, all right? You got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
Tim, we brought it up before, but it's worth mentioning every time we broadcast an Emanuel Navarrete fight. But if I told you on December 8th of 2018, when we were getting ready to broadcast a seldom known Mexican fighter who had garnered 26 wins against limited competition, that we would be sitting back on this run of conquering 3 divisions, of being on the border of a pound-for-pound top 10, with a reckless aggression, unconventional style that he puts forth, you would say?
Ain't no way it's going to work.
And it's worked. And here he is.
Navarrete is what I call an off-rhythm type of fighter. It almost seems like he has 2 left feet. He breaks a lot of rules in there, but he makes it work for him. He has heavy hands. He is a big motor. He throws tons of punches, and also he starts slow. He takes his time, and he builds over the course of the fight.
You mentioned that motor and his ability to build down the stretch. 4 knockout wins after the 10th round. 3 knockout wins in the 12th and final round. And when we met with him yesterday, he was very aware of what the expectation and his vision of the fight early on would be, as was Conceicao. That Conceicao may have the ability to bank early rounds, but saying once he feels his power, once he feels the power of Navarrete, he may not want to engage in the fight any longer than that.
Interesting enough, I mean, Navarrete hasn't exploded with any mean offense or meaningful offense just yet. But Conceicao is trying to be the dictator here. He's trying to dictate the pace. He's trying to push back Navarrete. Because again, Navarrete, he breaks the rules with his footwork. He squares up a lot of the times. And Conceicao, being an Olympian, he sees that and knows that.
Conceicao, you mentioned the Olympic run he had. He told us yesterday, listen, it was my 3rd Olympic Games when I finally broke through and became a gold medalist, and he feels that history will repeat itself. There's a return fire combination from Conceicao as he landed the right hand in the midst of that exchange here in the final minute of round number 1. But he said history will repeat itself. This is my 3rd attempt at a world championship, and I feel confident it'll come through as well.
I think Navarrete received the thumb in the eye from Conceicao, and the reason why I said that is because that hook that was thrown, you immediately see the eye, the right eye of Navarrete starting to swell a bit. And I saw him actually blinking when he got hit, after he got hit with that shot. So the right eye of Navarrete.
And with that, you see the CompuBox numbers in favor of Conceicao, an 11-3 connect advantage. 11 of 42 was the Brazilian veteran in that first round.
Conceicao right now looks strong, looks determined.
Let him go. Let him go. Work out that, gentlemen.
You can tell he's fighting smartly, but he's fighting with conviction. He knows that this is his last opportunity to possibly get a world title or win a world championship. And this is typically how Navarrete starts. You know, he has a little bit of problems catching his opponents, you know, especially boxers. And then little by little, he starts turning it up, starts finding his mark.
Right hand to the body from Navarrete.
Off the cross step.
Stop. Let's go.
Tim, we brought it off the top of the show, but to sit back and to see a world champion the night before a fight, relaxing in bed on a Zoom call with us, downing Twinkies.
It's not
destroying Twinkies.
It's just not normal, Tess. It's just
nothing about him is.
No, I just don't get it. And I'm like, man, when is this going to catch up with him? Because it will eventually. Think about it. If you're constantly eating junk all the time, what's going to happen? You're going to get big like me, because that's what I do. But I'm just saying.
Hey, you weren't big at 140 and 147 and defeating Manny Pacquiao and getting that Hall of Fame ring.
But I'm saying this is a 3-division world champion we're talking about. Right? Eating Twinkies the night before his fight.
Tom Taylor with the warning. Our 3rd man inside the ropes. Conceicao probing with that jab.
Conceicao is a lot stronger than I think that Navarrete expected.
Let it go. All right, stop. No punch. Straight back. Go.
Again, wide punches coming from Navarrete, and you can see him, Conceicao, trying to time those shots and trying to punch in between them.
He mentioned to us yesterday, he felt like, listen, I feel like I have a clear advantage in speed and quickness. There's a right hand from Conceicao, just filling that gap. Trying to chop down was Navarrete. Wild angles, nearly opened up and caught a right uppercut.
Go.
And we started off with a World Championship doubleheader as we get in round number 3. Emanuel Navarrete in the blue and white trunks trying to defend his WBO Junior Lightweight Championship, but through 2 rounds, Robson Conceicao, the challenger, the former Olympic gold medalist from Brazil, has a 27-12 connect advantage to this point. Now, we did notice, Timmy, just a little bit of swelling around the right eye and a slight abrasion on the bridge of the nose. Bernie, what can you tell us?
Yeah, I just spoke with Pedro Navarrete, who's the trainer of Emanuel, and I asked him if there was a cut. He says, no, it's just a small abrasion, but no cut so far.
Again, Conceicao just taking advantage of things that are coming to him. The mistakes that are being made by Navarrete with those wide shots. Navarrete right now is starting to change up the tempo. He's trying to press more and more on Conceicao. He's trying to force mistakes.
3-punch combination landed with a left, finished with a left hand to the body.
And those shots are heavy. Even though those shots are not landing cleanly, even landing on the shoulders, I mean, it's taking something out of Conceicao. And anytime Conceicao is in that high guard right there, that is dangerous territory for him, because you don't want to sit in front of a puncher like Navarrete that throws punches from odd angles and knows how to break and come around that high guard and punch through that high guard.
See the live odds from ESPN Bet as Navarrete is now just a -350 favorite. He opened up at a 9-1 favorite to defend his titles, but a very strong start from Robson Conceicao.
The right hand.
Trying to time that right hand. Comes back over the top with a counter.
It's funny because that's why people love Navarrete, because he gets hit.
That's right. Listen, the reception earlier is not by accident. He is a fight fans fighter. He over-delivers to the fans, and he has a very TV-friendly style.
But right now, Conceicao is doing a good job staying composed, using his boxing skills, weathering the storms, and finding his marks. And he's winning. He's winning this fight right now. And no, we said it. Navarrete, he sometimes he falls behind. He will fall behind because of his technique. He's wide open. But when he decides to turn it on, people, trust me, he's going to turn it on.
And he's heavy-handed. It doesn't take much. And he lands right hands like that Conceicao easily gets out of the way of. Combination to finish up the round.
Listen, oh yeah, absolutely. But you know, look, when you're a professional like a Shakur Stevenson, you understand the head games. Shakur has been in this game long enough to know that, you know, De Los Santos is just trying to play head games with him, and he's going to come out and he's going to fight the way he wants to fight. He's not going to allow, just because De Los Santos says something, to, you know, affect the way he's going to fight and approach this fight.
No head games early on with Conceicao and Navarrete. Just pure stats to look at that tell the story. A 45-20 connect advantage
big
for
shot.
Conceicao.
Here come Navarrete. I mean, right now.
Pressing in. There's that lead left uppercut that he often throws from way out of range that has scored time and again through his career. Loves that punch.
Navarrete right now doesn't feel threatened by the punching power coming back from Conceicao. Yes, he's landing, but he doesn't feel threatened. So he's willing to take more chances now. And he's willing to wear him down.
Go.
Right hand to the body, and you can hear it. Like a shotgun to the body of Conceicao.
Let go of the arm. Stop. Don't pull on that arm, all right? Ready to go.
So You have Conceicao that has technique, right? But his technique is starting to fade a little bit. And then you have Navarrete that his technique is what it is. But the thing is now you got to worry about the motor of Navarrete. You got to worry about later, like as Conceicao seemingly fading right now. We're going to be looking for a second win pretty shortly. You know, Navarrete's comfortable.
He's a steam engine going downhill.
He's cruising right now, and he's going to turn it up. However, if Conceicao, if he continues to box as well as he's boxing, and he can do it all night, he can win this fight.
Short right hand, left uppercut, and he puts it down. And there it is from Navarrete. That combination scores the knockdown.
Navarrete doing Navarrete things right there. Short uppercut on the inside. His bread and butter. That's a shot that he usually wants to land against his opponents. Normally it comes wide. That was a short one right there. Beautiful. Getting a nice angle right there on Conceicao. Again, Conceicao going in that high guard. Then you see the tip right on the head. Again, standing in front, putting up that high guard. That's what Conceicao is doing. You don't want to do that against Navarrete. You have to make Navarrete miss. He's too heavy-handed to allow him to lay his hands on you because it will zap your energy.
It doesn't take much from Navarrete. A few punches in the midst of round 4, and all of a sudden, Conceicao is down off balance again here at the end of the round. As he punches through the bell. Mark Kriegel, how do you see it through 4?
37-38, Robson Conceicao. Look, for 3 of those rounds, he's boxing as well as anyone we've seen against Navarrete. You saw his pedigree show, you saw his desire show, and then at the end of that 3rd round, it was like a wave beginning to crest. That's Navarrete. Conceicao should remember that Valdez fight. He's got to be smart. He cannot take his foot off the gas.
The end is near.
The end is near right now, Tim?
The end is near right now. The end is near.
Why do you say that? What do you see that makes you say that right now?
I see the wide swinging from Conceicao getting desperate to land something heavy to put down Navarrete. That's going to gas him. Navarrete right now is just letting him let him use some of his energy. Right now he's playing defensive, and then he's going to attack soon in this round. Now, it might be a few rounds from now, but the end is near.
Bernardo, what are they saying in Conceicao's corner?
Luis Dorea told me, Conceicao, he cannot just be behind that high guard. He's got to let his jab go downstairs, upstairs, occupy Navarrete, because if not, he's going to keep punishing him.
Ooh. Short right hand, sweeping left hand. Conceicao trading fire with fire. Good combination. Both men scoring here in round 5. The kind of fight that Navarrete welcomes around in that fight against Valdez. His volume's not there now, but the power has already shown up.
Conceicao is fighting harder than he's ever had to fight in his career right now to keep Navarrete off of him.
All the stars in Vegas this weekend. In fact, they will be revving those engines up to 200 miles per hour with practice beginning in the midst of this fight card. And that is why we're doing a Thursday edition. Obviously, you think Vegas, Saturday night fight night, but no. World Championship fights on a Thursday night, as it is when Formula One weekend begins, and they have packed this place. In fact, Charles Leclerc from Ferrari, the driver, was here ringside earlier tonight. Round number 6.
Stop.
Navarrete scored the knockdown in the 4th. Conceicao banked the first 3 rounds. In that last round, Conceicao had a very nice bounce back round in the 5th with a 19-7 connect advantage. Trying to counter with that right hand against Navarrete. And there is a right hand from Conceicao.
Conceicao is winning this round right now, but Navarrete is buying his time.
On the inside from Navarrete. That short right hand again.
Here he comes.
Ooh. 1-2 from Navarrete. The heavy-handed world champion trying to headhunt the elusive gold medalist.
Good hook.
Let him go. Straight back, straight back. Let's go.
You can see the cut on the bridge of the nose of Conceicao and a little more pronounced swelling there.
To expand a lot of energy, fight hard. He's just buying his time, and he's going to rev it up at the right moment where he feels him weakening and tiring. He's going to catch him with one shot, and he's going to end this fight.
Stop. Let him go. Let him go. Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
0 with 8 knockouts. Robson Conceicao, who has told us this is his moment.
So what's happening, and the reason why you're seeing Conceicao wipe his feet is when he gets on the sticker, you know, with all the sweat and the water all dripping down off his trunks, it becomes slippery. So he's looking for his footing. He's looking to get that water up off his foot or off his shoes so that way he doesn't slip and fall down.
Emanuel Navarrete, trained by his cousin Pedro. Bernardo, what's the word there?
Pedro Navarrete wants Emanuel to pressure more, but to work the body. He thinks they can break down Conceicao by going downstairs.
Right now, he has landed 11 punches to the body to this point. Trying to chase him down. There he goes to the body! Hey, you want body? You just got it!
Hey, Jeff, I just got a tired fighter over here. Looks like he's having some shoe malfunction, too. So we're going to keep it, yeah. It's going to be questionable when he gets hit, if that shoe, so we got to watch it. Down! There. Hey, Jay.
Good jab, good extension with his right hand. I mean, Conceicao is fighting as well as he possibly can right now.
Splitting the guard. Navarrete having a big round here in round 7.
But it's like Conceicao can't ever rest. You know, Navarrete's constantly pressuring, He has to move. He has to punch. He has to, you know, throw combinations to keep Navarrete up off of him.
Right hand from Navarrete.
And that's all Navarrete needs to do is just land one big shot like that. And he gets a reaction.
And remember, his best work always comes late.
Yep.
It's round 7 and he's already scored 2 knockdowns. His better work, the power, typically comes late. We're going to take a short break, then come back and show you that body shot that did damage.
Right there. Hold on.
Where does the hope lie for Conceicao at this point, Timmy?
Well, right now he's doing well. He's fighting hard. He's in tip-top shape. He's been down twice. And, you know, he's contesting against Navarrete. Like, he's trying to win. He understands this is his last time, possibly, or last shot at a championship.
35 years old. He went to 3 Olympic Games, finally won a gold medal. He's fought Valdez. He's fought Shakur for world titles. So now at this stage of his career, he knows.
What you do is you take the fight away from there. You try to fight in the corners. That's what you do.
Just missing on that right hand over the top. On the inside, finishes with a right hand to the body. Good work from Conceicao. Remember, he had a decent bounce back round in the 5th round after he was knocked down. Chopping right hand from Navarrete.
Let him go. Let him go. Work on that, guys.
Gotta admire the toughness from Conceicao.
Stop.
Lopez, the world champion, in there with a bucket of popcorn to go see Shakur Stevenson. Mark Kriegel, what do you have this fight?
75. I've got to hand it to Conceicao. I gave him the 6th and the 8th. Both of the rounds after he had been knocked down. We talk about him as a boxer. We talk about his pedigree. But you go back to his fight with Louis Correa, this guy's also a dog.
So Mark has it 5 rounds to 3, but of course the 2 10-8 rounds have been banked for Navarrete.
You know Floyd is here for business. Shakur Stevenson is towards the end of his contract. That's the reason why he's here. Ooh, good shot right
Combination
there.
from Conceicao. Navarrete
Again.
comes straight at him, trying to return fire. A little bit of blood coming from the mouth of Robson Conceicao.
With Navarrete, he always looks this way, and then all of a sudden he just explodes with offense, and you're saying, where did that come from? But again, in order for him to do that, you got to be able to find the mark, and he's having a hard time finding the mark. Although he just hurt Conceicao with a big left hook right there.
And now he's on the attack here in the closing moments of round 9. To blood that started coming from the mouth of Robson Conceicao. He said, I want to know what the source of that blood is and get the approval of the doctor to continue. So here we are, round 10. 3 rounds to go to decide the WBO Junior Lightweight World Championship.
Ooh, just trying to win and bank these rounds.
Let him go. All right, stop. Straight back. Let's go. Stop. Hey, man, no. Hey, just keep the head up, all right? Let's go.
Right hand to the body again from Navarrete.
Let him go. Stop.
Now they tie up. 1 minute to go in round 10. CompuBox reads another way.
Oh, body shot in the inside.
Looking to chase him down. Oh, good body shot again. Navarrete now finding success to the body. Closing the gap. Trying to punish Conceicao here in the final moments of round 10. Conceicao has put forth a very good effort with his output. His 94 jabs landed, the most by any Navarrete opponent in the champ's career.
Ooh, big right hand.
He's taken serious damage. He's been knocked down twice. He's dealing with some swelling, a cut, bleeding from the mouth, and yet he's giving one of his strongest efforts of his career by miles. And Navarrete just keeps coming with power shots. This is fun stuff here in Vegas tonight. Look at the champ headhunting. Emanuel Navarrete against a very game Conceicao. As we welcome fans who may have just finished up watching the Thursday night NFL game. Welcome to Vegas on Formula One weekend with a World Championship doubleheader. As Emanuel Navarrete, the reckless offensive output, has been putting on a show, scoring 2 knockdowns against a very game Olympic gold medalist in Robson Conceicao. Shakur Stevenson in his world title fight against De Los Santos still to come in moments.
Getting a lot of arm punches being thrown by Navarrete, by Conceicao, but he's landing, he's scoring these shots.
Off balance that time.
I'm waiting on the last surge from Navarrete. Seems like he's trying to conserve his energy for one last run.
Final half minute. Conceicao's last chance at a world title. Navarrete trying to stay perfect in world championship fights. Look at Conceicao give everything. He started as a young boy, went to 3 Olympic Games, won a gold, has come up short, went down twice tonight, and they're going to give it right to the final bell. 2 warriors of the sport bringing it home on this night of a world championship doubleheader. That was good stuff.
This bout is a majority draw. The champion retains his title.
Wow, a majority draw.